Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. It's wonderful to have you with us again. Today, I have a heartwarming story to share with you, a beautiful tale called The Fisherman's Gift. So, get comfortable, and let's dive right in. In a small, weathered cottage nestled by the endless blue sea, lived a humble fisherman named Tom. His life was simple, guided by the rhythm of the tides. Every morning, just as the sun began to paint the sky with hues of orange and pink, Tom would take his small wooden boat out onto the calm waters. He wasn't a wealthy man. His daily catch was usually just a handful of fish, enough to feed himself and a little extra. But Tom had a heart as vast as the ocean he so loved. He never kept all the fish for himself. Without fail, he would walk through his village, sharing his catch with his neighbors, especially those who were old, sick, or had little to eat. His kindness was a quiet, steady presence in the community, a small ripple that brought comfort to many. One bright and clear morning, as Tom pulled his worn net from the shimmering water, he felt an unusual weight. His heart skipped a beat with anticipation. As he carefully gathered the net, a brilliant glint of gold caught his eye. There, tangled among the seaweed and the few silver fish, was a tiny fish unlike any he had ever seen. Its scales shone with the pure, radiant light of polished gold, and its eyes sparkled like tiny jewels. Tom gently cupped it in his hands, marveling at its beauty. Suddenly, a tiny voice, clear as a bell, spoke from his palms. "Please, kind fisherman, let me go, and in return, I will grant you one wish. Anything your heart desires, it shall be yours." Tom stared in astonishment. A talking fish. He could have asked for a grand mansion, chests filled with treasure, or a boat that would never fail. He could have wished for a life of ease and luxury, far from his simple, toiling existence. But Tom simply smiled, a warm and gentle expression spreading across his weathered face. He looked at the little golden fish and said softly, "I don't need anything, little friend. Your life is more precious than any wish. You may go free." With those words, he carefully lowered his hands back to the water and let the golden fish slip back into the sea. As it swam away, the fish turned, its tiny voice echoing over the waves. "You have a good and selfless heart, fisherman. For your kindness, you will never be hungry again." The golden fish gave a final flick of its tail and disappeared into the deep blue. Tom returned to his village with his usual small catch, sharing it as he always did, thinking nothing more of the magical encounter. But the very next day, something incredible happened. When he cast his net, it felt heavier than ever before. He struggled to pull it in, and when he finally did, his eyes widened in amazement. The net was overflowing with the biggest, finest fish he had ever caught in his life. There were so many that they filled his boat to the brim. From that day forward, Tom's luck never changed. Every time he went out to sea, his net returned full. He was no longer just a poor fisherman. He had become a source of abundance for his entire village and beyond. But the newfound fortune didn't change his heart. He remembered the words of the golden fish and understood the true meaning of his blessing. He used his incredible bounty not for his own gain, but to help others on a much grander scale. He made sure that no one in his village ever went hungry again. He sent fish to neighboring towns, fed the poor, and supported those in need. His small cottage remained simple, but his spirit and his generosity became legendary. He learned that the wish he was granted wasn't just for him, but for everyone his kindness could reach. And so, Tom lived out his days, happy and content, known far and wide not for his magical luck, but for his boundless compassion. The story reminds us all of a profound and simple truth. True wealth is unmeasured in gold or possessions, but in the kindness we show to others. Kindness is, and always will be, the greatest and most precious gift of all. Thank you so much for listening to The Fisherman's Gift. I hope this story brought a little warmth and inspiration to your day. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more beautiful stories like this one. Until next time, take care and spread a little kindness wherever you go.